Do you want to know one tip that can help you to not just create videos, blog posts, live streams with replays, and or social media content, but content that actually converts so that you don't have an expensive hobby on your hands, but a profitable business instead? Well, then this video is for you. Knowing this one tip will improve your content marketing. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Stacey Storino. Welcome back to my channel, the number one place to learn about crafting content that converts content consumers into actual customers. If you want this video to be served out to more people to help them too, then be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to get the help that entrepreneurs like you need to succeed with content marketing that drives traffic to your business so that you can do more business. Okay, well, here's the deal. Variety is key. Key when it comes to what you ask. When it comes to conversion types, that's what. Everyone's always going for the sale, going for what I often refer to as the third macro conversion or the sales conversion. And of course, you're a business. You should do that, and often, but not all the time. Want to know why? Then you should watch a recent video of mine entitled Why Your Social Posts Don't Sell for more information. That video will lay out chapter and verse why banging this same drum over and over again without doing anything else or much of anything else will not work for you at all, or at least well. Now, in order to create content that converts, you need to have a call to action. And sure, sometimes it's going to be for your content consumer to click a link to buy something. But there are two other macro conversions that are important to pay attention to and to get through content-based calls to action. The first of those two macro conversions involves getting people to join your brand-based community. The second macro conversion you're seeking is to get people on your email list. Then the third macro conversion is to get people to buy from you. If you don't have a variety of content types with a variety of macro conversions that are being sought, then you'll likely not be successful in getting sales when people don't know, like, and trust you and your brand and its offerings enough. They won't buy. So increasing what I call the KLT factor is key. And you do that by getting your content consumers to know, like, and trust you. First, by joining your brand-based community, like your Facebook group or following your Instagram handle, where you treat people like followers, like community members, or having them subscribe to your YouTube channel, where you do live streams and chat with them. You pay extra special attention to them in the comments, that sort of thing. Your ideal customer, who should be your content consumer, has a problem they want solved or a desire they want satisfied. And people pay attention to businesses and business owners who want to talk shop about that problem or desire, because then that brand and or brand leader is interesting to those people. Everyone's favorite subject is themselves. Everyone's top of mind issue is a problem they want solved or a desire that they want satisfied. That's just how people work. When you're an entrepreneur, you are paid to help people solve problems and or satisfy their desires. It's free for someone to join your brand-based community and talk shop with you and other like-minded individuals who are also big time into the same problem or the same desire. Makes sense, right? Birds of a feather flock together, as the saying goes. So creating content where the main call to action is to subscribe to your channel, to follow you on Instagram, to join your Facebook group. All of this makes sense to someone who is a perfect fit for your business's offerings. They're more likely to give you that macro conversion up front and kind of decide if they are vibing with your brand and its content, let alone its offerings. It's also free for someone, once they know and like you enough, to get on your email list, to get a coupon, a freebie, or both. The freebie can be a free guide, a free checklist, a free training, Anything as long as it's interesting to your ideal customer, because why? You know why. It's to help them move closer to solving that problem and or satisfying that desire they have that would serve as what I call an intersecting interest, an interest that will connect a person like them with a business like yours. So sometimes your content should have a call to action where its point is to get people to enter onto your email list. Because look, if someone doesn't know and or like you enough to join your brand-based community and then get onto your email list to get a free goodie, why would they trust you and your brand enough to purchase one of your offerings to solve their problem or satisfy their desire? You have to woo most everyone who first encounters your brand through its content before they buy from you. You have to win them over. So this is the tip. You create content that not only has a call to action in it, important, but you also create content, some of which will seek out macro conversion number 1, join my brand-based community. And some content will seek out macro conversion number 2, get on my email list for a coupon, freebie, or both. And then some content will seek out a purchase from them. Have a specific problem? I have a specific solution. Buy my stuff and let me help you. But if you're constantly asking for a sale with little to no KLT factor, as between yourself and others, guess what? You're next to never going to have any sales. So mix up your content types, mix up your calls to action, and the macro conversions that they're seeking. Variety is key, trust me. I've been an entrepreneur for decades and a content marketing coach since 2013. This ain't my first rodeo, folks. So now let me hear from you. What kind of macro conversions and micro conversions, besides sales, are you going to go for from now on? Do you have any questions for me specifically about this topic? Comment below. I do read your comments. And subscribe to this channel because I've got a bunch of playlists that will help you out otherwise as an entrepreneur as you market on behalf of your own business. And if you want more help in terms of distinguishing yourself from the crowd and increasing your trustworthiness in the eyes of your niche, I actually have a freebie for you to pick up called 10 Reasons Why You're Viewed as a Fake Guru and How to Gain Credibility and Customers Instead. And you can pick it up at don'tbeafakeguru.com. The link for you to score that freebie guide is in the show notes or the description down below.